blood moon 2018, the lunar eclipse will be visible fully or partially from parts of India. Kolkata, the awaited celestial event, widely known as blood moon, will be visible from all parts of the country on July 27. The blood moon is the longest total lunar eclipse of this century, when the moon will be seen colored in a reddish hue. The eclipse will be visible in two parts, the first one being a total lunar eclipse that would last an hour and 43 minutes, followed by a partial eclipse that would last a little more than an hour, according to Director, Research and Academic, MP Birla. Institute of Fundamental Research, MP Birla Planetarium, Deba Prasad Duwari. Viewers in India are lucky since the eclipse, both partial and the total, will be entirely visible from all parts of the country. He was quoted as saying, "The phenomenon will also be visible in some parts of South America, large parts of Africa, Middle East and Central Asia. However, the phenomenon is not safe to view with naked eyes. Special filters are required to protect our eyes like those used for watching solar eclipses. One does not need a telescope to watch the eclipse, though a good pair of binoculars will enhance the experience," Mr. Durai said. The partial eclipse of the moon would start at 11:54 p.m. Indian Standard Time on July 27 and the total eclipse would begin at 1 a.m. on July 28, Mr. Durai said. The scientist said that at 1:52 a.m. on July 28, the moon would look the darkest and it would continue till 2:43 a.m. After this period, the moon will remain partially eclipsed till 3:49 a.m. of July 28. It will be a golden opportunity for celestial enthusiasts in India as the eclipse will be visible almost throughout the night, he said. During the July 27 total lunar eclipse, the moon has to pass through the central part of the Earth's shadow. But on the night of July 27, the full moon would be near its apogee, the farthest point from the Earth in its orbit around the Earth, and it would be the smallest full moon of the year. This smaller and slower-moving full moon takes more time to cross the Earth's shadow than does a full moon that is closer to Earth and moving faster in orbit. That is why full moon at or near lunar apogee adds to the duration of a total lunar eclipse, Mr. Duwari said. The full moon would plunge deeply into the Earth's shadow on the night of July 27 to 28 when the distance of the moon from the Earth just before the eclipse would be around 406,223 kilometers, he said. During a total lunar eclipse, the moon's disk can take on a dramatically colorful appearance from bright orange to blood red and more rarely dark brown to very dark gray, depending upon the part of the Earth's shadow it would be passing through. This was the reason a totally eclipsed moon, at times, was called as blood moon. Explaining the celestial phenomenon, Mr. Duwari said a lunar eclipse takes place only at full moon, whenever the sun, Earth and moon come in a perfect straight line. As the sun's rays falls on the Earth's shadow falls onto a patch of space, and only when the moon enters that patch of shadow, we see a lunar eclipse, he said. Describing 2018 as in year of lunar eclipses, Mr. Duwari said the last total lunar eclipse took place earlier this year on January 31. It was widely known as super blue blood moon as it was a so-called supermoon, when a moon appears extra big and bright being closest to the Earth in its elliptical orbit. A blue moon is the second full moon during a calendar month, he said. The next total lunar eclipse on January 21, 2019, will be only for 1 hour and 2 minutes because it will pass to the north of the shadow's center, Mr. Duwari added.